is a person that solves problems.
And a chemical engineer is somebody who knows enough mechanics to confuse a chemist, enough chemistry to confuse a mechanic, and enough math to confuse himself.
People come to us with ideas, innovations, new technology, and they want to scale it up. They want to take it from something that's a beaker size and make it bigger, and we do it in an economically viable way.
My name is Justin Gillespie, and I'm a production engineer at Apotex. How did I get hired at Apotex? Well, I was a co-op student here for about a year total, and I worked pretty hard while I was here. The first few months of my final year, I decided to give them a call and express my interest in working here. It took some time for them to get back to me, so I called about once a month to see if my contacts were able to get me in, and finally I got an interview around Christmas time and got offered the position here starting in May. So it was all about persistence and just making sure that I had the right contacts to get in.
I guess the moral of the story is to start as early as you can, looking for those career-based opportunities and trying to build up those skills that employers value. My name is Ino Locke, and I'm an employment counselor with the Career Development and Employment Center here at Ryerson University. To use Justin as an example, it did take him, as he himself said, that full year to be persistent and get the job in the company that he really, really wanted to work for, even though he had already done a co-op term there. You need to have both the learning as well as the experience and skills that employers value to put yourself in a position to be hired.
If I didn't work here as a co-op previously and I didn't make the contacts and didn't work as hard as I did and make that name for myself here, there was no way I was getting this job coming right out of school.
Those individuals, again, who are unable to find a co-op or choose not to participate in co-op, again, look for the opportunities where you're going to have a chance to acquire or demonstrate the type of skills or competencies that are valued in your professional field. Even if you can't get a job directly related in a lab, say for instance, maybe you can use your computer skills in the computer department of a lab. At least you're in a lab, you can get to connect and network with the individuals who do the work that you're interested in. So you look for those kind of opportunities.
Do I think that a lot of engineering students underestimate the importance of soft skills? Yeah, I do. A lot of people teach the books without teaching the team play and the amount of communication skills that are required. There's nothing more important than working in a team and being able to be personable and here we call it customer service, to have a high customer service level and to keep your customers happy at all times. What's going to be an asset and what's not going to be an asset coming out of school. I've used at some points, very minimally, molecular mass transfer. In other cases I've used my batching skills that I learned in fluid dynamics. So it's tough to say, you know, you can discount one course and you can not use this course, but you can use another course because everything at some point comes into play. How do you avoid dropping out and giving up? I think it's passion. I really do think it's passion. I don't think that any student who doesn't have a passion for what they're doing will do well in anything for that matter, or even in the workplace. If you don't really like what you're doing, you're not going to do well at it. So I think really it's a passion, and when you're goal oriented, it pays benefits huge. Points of advice I would offer to a chemical engineering student, I would say understand the fundamentals of chemical engineering, build your network of past employers and past co-workers. I would say that you have to build your knowledge of mechanical components because that's a big part of a chemical process. And I would say that you need to be persistent in a job hunt. I absolutely love my job. It's a challenge on a daily basis. It keeps my mind running, and I wouldn't ask for anything better.